president of the Trump Organization. Barbara Rez, did you believe Trump's talk about bridging old divisions and healing old wounds?
I believe he read it from the teleprompter. I think that Trump is about getting his way. And, I don't think that he really cares about bridging gaps, especially since he created most of them.
So you'd be with the Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, doing what looked like quite a sarcastic clap. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I agreed. I mean, her sarcastic clap was saying, yeah, right, Donald, when are you going to start doing it? You've had 2 years to do that, and you didn't, you did the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, he did get a very genuine-looking standing ovation from the the Democrat women when he made the point about record numbers of women in Congress. It did rather highlight the abundance of besuited Republican men, didn't it? What do you think the Republicans should do about what's been called their woman problem?
It's interesting because he heralded these women and their accomplishment in joining the Congress, but only one woman, one new member of Congress, who is the only Republican, supported Trump. They all not only did not support him, they ran against him, and they were elected because they were running against him. So it was really tremendously ironic. Of course, they were cheering themselves.
What do you think the Republicans should do about the absence of women in their ranks?
I don't know what they can do. I mean, they are not taking women-friendly positions. They're going to lose women. There's no question about it. They do have their core, and there are women that vote Republican, but you can see that the overwhelming number, especially among black women, I think maybe 90% of black women are Democrats, and they are a force with which they have to reckon. What they're going to do, I don't know. They're not going to ease their position on abortion, which is a problem for many women. Immigration is a problem for women, and they seem to want to ease that, but they are in fear of Trump. Healthcare is a tremendous issue for women, and they are failing at that. They had 2 years to do what they said, which was fix Obamacare. They did nothing with it. They made it worse, actually.
I mean, sorry to interrupt. You've been outspoken about over the years about how Donald Trump himself treats women. I mean, do you think a leopard can change its spots in that way?
Well, first the leopard has, as the psychiatrist would say, first the leopard has to want to change. I don't know that Trump has any interest in changing his views. I think he thinks he's fine. He likes to say he's good for women, which I think is a big laugh. And he uses me as an example because he hired me to show how great he is for women. But he's not good for women. And as in terms of his own personal deportment, well, it's obvious. You can see that he's got a history.
Right.
And is he moving away from that? I doubt it.
Barbara Rez, thank you very much for your time.